Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of May. I've meditated upon the cards. I have pre-shuffle. Let's get into your reading, my dear ones. Before Spirit showed me your image, I heard a few things, and I connected with several energies. Mainly what I got was ask for assistance so that you can regain your strength and vitality to grow. It also feels like you're trying to do something alone, and you may be looking to embark on a new journey, and it may feel a little bit scary, uncertain. Yeah. Some of you are going through a dark phase at this moment, or maybe perhaps you're trying to step out of that dark phase. The other thing that I got, what was it? There's someone that gives you some missing piece or information that helps you accomplish a goal. Yeah, those were the energies I connected with. So let's get into your reading. That card also flew out. Oh no, let's not get into your reading just yet. They want okay, and they want more. They showed me a daisy, and that daisy was very grounded, very rooted, and it was very erect. And what I got from this particular daisy is humility. That was the energy I connected with. Daisies are not quite sunflowers, so not as sturdy. However, its roots are very, very deep, very profound. So even when you cut the daisy off itself, its roots are very, very deep. So it will regrow. Not only that, sunflowers, I'm sorry if you can hear that outside. Sunflowers and daisies are composite flowers, which means that the center of the flower has its own seeds. So it will repurpose itself. It will regrow due to its own abilities, right? But what I'm getting from that is that you could be incredibly independent, which leads me to the reason, to the feeling of you needing to ask for help in some way, shape, or form, even though you feel like you want to do something alone, or you think that you can do something alone. It doesn't hurt to ask. I'm going to go back to that energy of humility for that daisy. Okay, so I feel like that's incredibly important. All right. And yes, you can grow due to yourself, but at the same time, have some humility. Ask for help when you need help. Okay. Let's look into your cards. We have the Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Hermit, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Emperor together with Justice. That's amazing. And the World at the bottom of the deck. You want to talk about your new journey? Remember I said something about you are embarking on a new journey. So this could be a new phase of your life. This could be you moving. This can be a bunch of different things. Hold on one second because the noise is absurd right now. One moment. Sorry about that, Aries. Okay, now that the noise is gone, let's continue with your reading. We have the Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Hermit, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Emperor together with the Justice, and the World at the bottom of the deck. Holy smokes. So we were talking about, and I believe I've already mentioned the world about moving on to something new, right? Like a new journey. So we talked about maybe a move or some space where you were in smaller and now you're trying to grow. I believe I said something about gaining your strength and vitality to grow. Feels like you're trying to go from here to here in whatever aspect that looks like, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, whatever that is. It just feels like there's a growth that you're trying to make. It may feel here that you may have had some difficult, you may not have seen, let me rephrase that, you may not have seen the right path, the right direction, the right thing to do. Or perhaps you've tried this, that, and the other, but nothing that you're trying works in your particular situation. And it feels like it's leaving you a little bit empty, like without hope. And you're like, where do I go from here? Like, how do I get to my 10 of Pentacles? Because here, do you see the tree bark or the stump? Well, here's the stump, but it's sideways. And it feels like you're really trying to figure out, look within it and try to figure out how to obtain that so that you can sit on top of it and go, yes, I've accomplished this. Whatever that looks like for you. It doesn't have to be financially necessarily. It could just be some sort of resource that you're trying to obtain. Again, whatever that looks like for you. For some of you, this is a very spiritual thing. And for others, I feel like it's more of a journey from within. Maybe not necessarily spiritually, but perhaps, yes, feels like that journey from the darkness to a lighter area. And when I say darkness, it doesn't have to be like doom and gloom sort of a feeling. It could just be something like, okay, well, I don't want to smoke anymore. So how do I quit smoking? I don't want to drink as much anymore. How do I do that? I don't want to be at this job anymore. How do I do that? I don't want to be living in this area anymore. How do I do that? Okay, I want to be more fit, but no matter what I do or exercise regimen I do, it doesn't seem to work for me. So again, it could be something that you've struggled with, whatever that looks like, whatever struggle that was. It feels like you're trying to really step up your game to obtain the overall goal that you're trying to get. Okay. And with the Page of Swords, it just feels here that learning needs to take place in order to obtain that wish fulfillment that you're trying to get. Because I feel like with this dandelion, you're holding on to it and you're like, I want this so bad. How do I create this? And I feel like you've tried to learn, you tried to do all kinds of things. And yes, I feel like all of those things are really good. However, I feel like you're missing something. And I feel like that thing that I had mentioned before during my meditation, where I heard someone gives you some missing information or piece that helps you accomplish that goal. I feel like whomever that is or whatever that comes about, that's the link that gives you that aha moment and go, yes, that's what that is. Now I know what to do. Right? Or they can just guide you in the right path, or they can kind of guide you along, whatever that looks like for you. I like this. Okay. Far better than what I imagined it was going to be. Yeah. Because I feel here with this hermit that you've been trying to go at this alone and trying to get, again, just a higher perspective, a different perspective. Okay. How do I do this? How do I do that? And maybe merge two things, how do I get from here to here? but I feel like you've been doing it all alone. But really what you need is group effort. You know, either, so let's say, for instance, this is an exercise group. Let's say you're trying to get fit, right? Maybe this is an exercise group that allows you the freedom to express some of the things that you're going through, and maybe they're going through the same, and they have, and you kind of converge your different experiences and go, oh, that doesn't work and that doesn't work. Oh, let's see if we can assist one another and create something that does work for us, right? So it feels here like this is like some sort of support group in some way, shape, or form. For others, it's a social group, but I feel like it's more of a support group where you got one another. And look, it feels like these rings are linked, right? So this could be that missing link that you're looking for. That's what thrusts you forward to obtain that thing that you're wanting. Here's the ship down here, and you're sitting up here going, how do I get that shit? You're trying to fish for something, right? You're not gonna be able to catch these fish with a fishing pole. You need to get into the water. Can't be sitting up here. You really need to get down into the nitty gritty, into the water, and go, here it is. I have it, but you have to dive deep into whatever in order for you to obtain whatever this is. And look at you. You're standing tall here. You're standing strong. You're like, yes, I got this. Not only that, you do got this, because here's the King of Pentacles standing again. You're not sitting. You're not down here going, oh, what do I do? You're not sitting up here wondering, curious, what do I do? You're not up here trying to think, right? These are all thinking cards. You've got to do, right? Pentacles. Pentacles is about obtaining. You've got to take action, right? Wands, action to obtain. You've got to want something bad enough to take the action to obtain whatever this is, so that here it is, obtaining it. Bye-bye. See you later. All those things. I don't need you anymore. I got this. I got this. This is what keeps me grounded through these murky waters, whatever that is, right? It's almost like that is your, what's the word I'm looking for? It's staff, all right? It's almost like that's your staff. And that's the knowledge that you're using, because it reminds me of the elk's or the buck's antlers here. That spiritual growth, knowing that knowledge, right? That resource that you got, now you're using it along in your journey. I like that a lot, and you're flourishing because of it. So all of the things that you're doing are not going to waste, because you now hold the key and you're using it properly, and you're able to move forward within that. And here we have the Emperor with the Justice. The Emperor is about its building, right? And here you are tethered again, but this is tethering in a good way. Your whole, like, whatever knowledge you've learned, now you're using it. Not only are you using it, it feels like you're helping others as well. And you've gained some sort of momentum and balance within whatever this was, this circumstance. It feels like you've gained some sort of balance. This is a win. This is a very strong win. Not only is it a win, you keep building, you keep growing, you keep expanding in more ways than one in whatever this is. And then it kind of leaks into bleeds into other areas of your life. Really giving you a metamorphosis of sorts, where you are just far stronger than you ever have been. Wow. I mean, yeah, that's pretty, yeah, that was the Knight of Swords. Whenever you gain that knowledge, you go full speed ahead. You know how to use that knowledge. This is the Page of Swords, thinking about it. Knight of Swords was action. Again, we're going back to that action oriented. You can think about it all you want, but you have to take the action, right? What do I want to clarify here? I don't even feel like I need to clarify anything. I feel like, yeah, once you learned that and you mastered it, I feel like you, because this came out sideways, I feel like you teach others. I know that and there's that Knight of Swords again. I felt that here with you. I feel like you're teaching others. Yeah, I don't even feel like I need any clarifiers. This is pretty darn direct here. I like this a lot. Okay, advice. Advice. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cards are flying. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Page of Cups. Ace of Cups. 10 of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. The Star in reverse. Knight of Cups. Holy cow, look at all the cups. Like, literally everything here is cups except for the Star. Whoa, what does this mean for advice? Okay. You know, immediately when I started looking at this Page of Cups is have a little self mercy. Have a little mercy on yourself, specifically tied to this Ace of Cups. Have some mercy on yourself and say, I can accomplish this dream. I may have to shake out some of the things that I thought I was doing right and rework this from the ground up. I may have to shake up some of the things that I thought I knew in order to obtain this 10 of Cups. And this to be long lasting, right? Because this is the infinity sign. In order for this to be long lasting, I really have to dump out all of the things that I think I feel, dump it all out, and really start fresh. Really start fresh and start contemplating, how do I truly want to move forward from this situation, in regards to this situation. And then you start pouring into yourself a little bit at a time. Wow, you guys are coming out of this really strong. Solid advice, Spirit. All right, outcome. Outcome, please. Outcome for my beautiful Aries. Outcome for my beautiful Aries. You know what? Not only that, I feel like you're going to be incredibly successful in this journey. I also feel like you're going to be emotionally satisfied in a lot of different ways. All right. Yes, it will take some time, 6 months maybe. But once you've gained the idea of what that is, you'll know. This is a side message, so I will take that as the side message. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Goddess Hoya. Here's that self-mercy again. I'm seeing it as the Page of Cups. There's that mercy on the self. So as far as outcome is concerned, once you learn whatever this is that you need to learn, that knowledge, and you get that missing link, once you have that, you have all the tools that you need in order to strategize for your win, for that victory, right? I'm very surprised we don't have a Ace of Swords here for that victory. And that's how you grow, you expand. I'm telling you, some of you are moving. I'm seeing a lot of water. Maybe maybe by lake, by ocean, or across the sea. Okay, whatever that looks like, some of you are moving. Yeah. And I feel like you've battled out the nonsense that was in your head, because I feel like this is all self-inflicted battles. I like all the nonsense talk. I feel like you've finally made peace with all of it and recognized, okay, I wasn't doing it before. I had to make peace with that. Now I have all of the knowledge, and now I'm able to recognize when I'm not easy on myself or I'm having a bad day. Remember to have a bit of mercy. Wow. All right, side message. We have 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. All right. Okay. Very strong for some of you Aries out there. This knowledge may come to you, but you don't know how to decipher whether this is a true piece of knowledge or not for you, right? Meaning that this information could pass you by because you may not be paying attention to it, okay? And because that information may pass you by, you may not get the results as quickly as you'd hope. You may come back and revisit, because I'm seeing a cycle. You may come back and revisit that later and go, I should have done this, right? For others, this is the knowledge that you're gaining is knowledge that you had heard previously, and had you applied it, you would have already obtained your goal. However, what I'm getting here is that you're like, oh man, I knew about that and I didn't put it into account. I didn't take that into account or take action upon it. And I just kind of dismissed it. But it's okay, because guess what? You're using the knowledge now. And that's ultimately what really matters. You're using the knowledge now. And that knowledge is important to your growth, to your vitality, to your strength, in whatever situation this is. I don't know what this pertains to as far as you and your situation. All right, final message here. Spirit, final message. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Oh, we have a few. We have purity at the bottom of the deck. Abundance. There you are. Flourishing. Moon energy. Yeah, surrender to the natural ebbs and flow. Listen, sometimes you have to realize that you don't have all of the answers. You have to lean on others, right? And new beginnings. What I'm getting with this new beginning, specifically that it's in reverse. Remember I said something about a new journey? I feel like this is what this is, but I feel like this is a new journey, but it's a journey that you've been thinking about for quite some time. And you're finally getting around to doing it. That's what I'm getting with this new beginnings. And I feel like this new beginning is going to be amazing for you. I see you flourishing a lot here. And I said it down here before I even saw this. I just feel like you're flourishing in so many ways. And all the good that you're doing is bleeding into all parts of your life, not just in one area, but it trickles into the other parts of your life. And I really thoroughly enjoy this. This is a really great reading for you, Aries. Congratulations. I hope this did resonate. If it did, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Um, it, Subscribing costs nothing to you, but it certainly helps my channel grow. So if you feel so called to do so and you want to support my channel and you want to see more readings like this, feel free to do so. Until we meet again, have a great one. Bye.